Looking down at Delaware Water Gap, y'all. Awesome. The end of Pennsylvania. I can't even begin to tell you how it felt hiking down into Delaware Water Gap. That place just seemed so far away when I started way back in April, and then still while I was hiking and having to go home and coming back, not sure, how everything was going to go, but I'm doing great and my foot is fine. And mile by mile I got here. And I really enjoyed my stay in this little town. And you could walk to everything that's there. This is the town hall, the police station, I guess, too. It's very small. I had to resupply at the convenience store, which wasn't bad. And this is my tent site there on the church lawn. And this is a bed and breakfast. It's next door to the hostel. And they have a jazz club. This is really cool. It's just a quaint little town. Happy to be here. This is a milestone in my northern section hike. Onward. You know what's stressful about hiking the Appalachian Trail sometime? Coming into towns and leaving towns. Like when these trucks go by, this whole entire bridge shakes. I'll be glad to get to the other side. Holy cow. We'll be walking into New Jersey soon. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yes. Good morning. Day 11. You're going to hear some huffing and puffing with this one because I'm climbing out of Delaware Water Gap after the scary bridge walk across. It shook. Now I'm just going up. And even though there's rocks, see, I find that I'm looking around. I still need to watch the ground, but this is really pretty. A lot of people here. A bunch of boys just passed me. I think they're doing it in and out. And probably Boy Scouts. I am assuming there's mommies and daddies and kids and babies and baby carriers or baby backpacks. It's so good to see so many families out. This isn't that far from New York, so I hear that a lot of people from the city come here. This is actually in the Poconos. So weekends get pretty busy out here, I understand, and today is a Friday, so I know there were a lot of people on the trail going down into Delaware Water Gap yesterday. That's where I'm coming from. So I stayed at the Church of the Mountain Hostel. This donation only. I camped outside because the weather was nice. The inside smelled a little bit of hiker funk. So, and actually I think it was cooler outside. So I enjoyed my little stay there. There's quite a few there. And they did a hiker feed, so we had some food. Wait, I hear that rock calling my name. No, don't give in. It's not break time. So, yeah, it was was a good stay. Met a lot of people. For those of you that think that I'm the only one that breaks stuff out here, I met a girl, a thru hiker, who broke her foot. She was there. There was another thru hiker there. She broke her finger. She was all casted up. Another guy there had just taken a whole week off for he had a virus. He said he was really sick. So, it kind of goes with the territory. And what's interesting is, I run into some people that I have seen before. Quite a few, actually. So, it was kind of good. Enjoyed it. Still having trouble uploading. I don't know if it's this area or what, but I am way behind on videos, and my camera's getting clogged up. I probably will take a 0 here in a few more days, maybe when I get out of New Jersey, and just catch myself up. Hello, little bird. Well, hello there. Yes. Am I on your trail? Is it this way? Follow you? Oh, I wish I could do that. All right, well, I'm going to keep huffing and puffing, and I have myself spinach and cheese empanada, I think is the way you say it. Had a hot deli sandwich this morning. I had 2 cups of coffee with cream. So divine. So, it's been a good morning. And now I'm just going a few miles up the road to the hiker's campsite. I'm told here you don't camp outside. You have to stay at designated places in New Jersey. Apparently the bears are conditioned to humans. So, and you're almost guaranteed to see a bear. I don't want to see one that's conditioned to humans, so I want to see one that still has a natural fear of humans. So, I'll give you a bear report later. All right. Onward and upward. We had a little bit of a rock reprieve, but back at it now. Sunfish Pond. But that's about what it looks like. Oh, does it? Awesome. Okay. Cool. So the view gets better. Yeah, I do believe that I'm liking New Jersey. Except this little stretch is very sparsely blazed. Thank God that other hikers are going through here. Day 12. Leaving Mohican Center, going to get some breakfast up there. But look, it's a bunny rabbit. And he's not afraid. Be safe, little bunny. Great place. Except the almost half-a-mile walk to the campsite. But it's a pretty walk, so. Flush toilets, shower, nice. Good morning, day 12. I've been watching this view as I hike up here. Little rocky climb to get here. Not too bad. It's breezy. It's supposed to rain later. But that is what it is. So I think once I get up here, the trail should even out a little bit. But look at this view. And you can see water down below. I don't know if you can see. Whoops. Yep, so I'm going down this trail right here. The one with the white blaze. Late start this morning because the Mohican Center had to feed the guests first. The real guests. Before they opened. So I didn't get to eat till like 8, 9, almost 9. But it's all good. I'm following the blazes. When you just can't take it all in. This is my view while I'm walking up here. It's just amazing. Looking back to where I've been. Oh, sure! They're so pretty. Nice and breezy. Look, a beaver pond. A beaver pond. My first one on this trip. I've seen a lot of them further north, but cool. Awesome. It's so cool because the water, like, you see that level of the water? The way they build it up? So it's almost a level with where I am. And there's all kinds of lilies blooming. Water lilies, I guess, blooming out here. That's so cool. Right there. I'm going to go ahead and take the video this morning because it is supposed to storm all day. One of those 100% chance of showers. Rained last night. But I was able to put up my tent and break it down without being in the rain. Yay. And it held up very well against some pretty significant wind and rain. I did hear a tree or limb fall in the woods behind me, but I'm safe. So good morning. I believe this is day 13. And I am going to walk about 8 miles to town. Well, to the road. And if I'm not feeling it, I'm getting a motel. Although, motels up here are high price and pretty crappy. They're like, anyway, the ones I've seen. Maybe it'll get better. But if it's not safe, I will stay at a motel. The next shelter is 3 miles up, and that would be another 10-mile day. And I don't want to push it. So I was trying not to do 10 miles in days in a row. So it'll be the third day if I do that, and I still feel it in my knee I fell on, and I feel it in my tendon in my right foot. I just don't want to compromise the rest of the hike just to get a few miles in, as frustrating as it may be. So this is it, my walk for today. Very misty. Just kind of cleared up a little bit now. Okay, bye. Starting to get a little bit more of a view, but it's a sucked in day. Very light rain. A lot of ups and downs, which makes it interesting instead of just plodding plodding along. Up and down's good. Today turned out not to be so bad after all. Kind of rainy, drizzly this morning. You can see that we might have some more in store. The sun keeps coming out, but check out this view. That is Culver Lake right there. And I'm just walking along this ridge, enjoying the view. Earlier you couldn't see anything. It was just a white sheet out there. Complete fog in. The birds are so neat to watch. If you can see that bird. They just kind of like float there. Alright, well, I'm going to keep walking this way. Good morning. Day 14. This is my situation right here. All packed up, waiting for a break in the weather to finish my tent. It's the only thing I need to like pull out when it's going to rain. It splatters and does that. So I need to stake it out a little bit further for my rain fly. But otherwise, it's kept me nice and toasty dry. I love the double vestibule. And it might be TMI, but you can totally ease out there and go potty if you have to. So, shoes are ready to go. I'm dressed. It's supposed to rain all day, but I'm just going 6 miles, so. But ew, it's going to be messy packing up. Lovely. But I want to add to that I slept like a baby last night. It rained all night. The past 2 nights it's rained. Oh my goodness. Best sleep ever. Good morning again. Day 14. Nice rain last night. I already talked about that, but look at these woods. I just love it when it's like this. Misty woods. It's supposed to rain harder later. And it's not too bad right now. It's just kind of sprinkling. But what a pretty day. And the path is not, the trail is pretty friendly so far. I may be cursing later if there's rocks and I have to slip around on rocks. But for right now, it's just been a pleasant walk in the misty rain. I'm in New Jersey. I still have not seen a bear. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I only want to see a bear while I'm hiking, not while I'm at camp. And I want to see a bear see me, let me get a picture, and then he just runs away because he's scared of me. That's my plan for a bear. Alright, going into the mist. No, it's not a creek. That's a trail right there. So it's funny, it's one of those days that you start off stepping on rocks and trying to avoid the mud puddles, and then rains a little bit more and you're just like, let me just go for it. Yep. Heading that way. The Appalachian Trail Creek. Look, you're hiking along and you come to this wonderful pavilion. I bet it is beautiful up here when the weather is a little different. Wow. Cool. Is that a snaky right there? I believe it is. Hello, Mr. Snakey Wakey. Hey. Well, this was serendipitous that I found you. Huh. Yeah. I'm not going to bother you. You just go do your snake thing, okay? Go ahead. Huh, how about that? Never know what you'll find lurking in the rocks around here. Yeah, it appears that this would normally be a 360-degree view, but I'm going to have a little snacky while I'm up here. Good morning, day 15. So, another rainy night. Everything stinks. This is a view. But there you go. Some water over there. It's really not bad. I mean, thank God it's not cold. It's breezy. But everything's wet and everything stinks. My pretty yellow tent has mud splatters all over it. I'm just so glad to be heading to a hostel today. And I hope she's got enough room that we can all dry out. It's going to smell delicious. It's nothing like, I don't know, however many she holds. A dozen or so smelly hikers with their hiker funk gear. Nice. Of course, I'll be part of that, so I can't complain about anybody else. So anyway, this is a really pretty walk this morning. Stayed at Rutherford Shelter last night. It was a 4/10 of a mile off the trail, but it was nice to sleep on the grass instead of the mud. So anyway, heading into town. In a couple more miles, probably I'll be there. And I understand at the ranger office down here, the High Stokes, I think, ranger office, they give free Pepsis to hikers. So yay. While I wait for my ride, I'll get a free Pepsi. Alright, bye.